So Bruno told us a little bit how he found out about the trade from you almost. So how did you find out? What did you see?
I knew it was maybe a possibility I was going to get traded, but I didn't know for sure. And me and my agent were kind of skeptical, but we were sitting there in film, and I hadn't had Twitter in a while. Like, I deleted it last year or months ago, and so I turned it on just for the trade talks and put on Woj and Sham's notifications, and my phone was sitting on my lap when we were filming. Usually I never have my phone, but each trade is like whatever. I get a call from my agent, and obviously I didn't answer it, and then I see my name and Bruno's pop up on Woj's tweet, and I was like, what? And I looked at Bruno, I was like, what in the world? And it was just a crazy moment. I've never been traded, so it was a pretty surreal moment. And I'm excited. Like, I'm close to home. It's funny. My girlfriend and her family live here, so it's, I love being here. It's, great guys, great organization. Houston, they did a lot for me. I'm super thankful to them. Rafael, the GM, Tillman, the owners, they did a ton for me, and can't thank them enough for the opportunity they gave me. So, but it was a crazy moment.
Sorry. Did you just so happen to be sitting by Bruno, or do you?
Well, no, our lockers are. He's too down for me. So.
So I wanted to ask you, how was your first shoot around? Saw you working with Joe. It looked kind of intense. So.
Yeah, I mean, you never know what you're gonna. Every team's different. So we kind of have our thing in Houston, and then now it's different. So I'm trying to just get acclimated and, listen to the guys and listen to the coaches, try to learn the terminology, and then try to get some extra work in, see if I can catch up as quick as I can.
Okay. And what do you feel like you can bring to this team?
Obviously, the strongest thing I do is shooting. So trying to space the floor for DeJounte and Trey, and just open up lanes for them. And then, they got, obviously, Bowie's a great shooter, and AJ Griffin, great shooter as well. So, just try to, work my way in as wherever I can and help the team win, and just give those guys space to drive. And then playing as hard as I do on defense, I take a lot of charges and just, try to create havoc as much as I can defensively. So those, I think, are what I can bring to this team.
How much did you know just about the Hawks in general before the trade, and do you feel like it's, with what you just mentioned, do you feel like it's a good fit for you?
I mean, obviously you never know till you get involved and play if it's a good fit, but I mean, I do. I think, Trey, he's a great passer. He can get downhill on anybody super quick, and when you got a guy like that can get downhill, he's going to draw so much attention. For a shooter like me, that's what you want. And then DeJounte, I mean, great player as well, can get downhill, get to his mid-range. I mean, when you have like I was watching, I think the other night was the first game I watched of the Hawks, just trying to turn it on, and I saw where these guys were getting downhill, and Bogdanovic is a great shooter, but he's getting wide open shots. I mean, why in the world are guys leaving him, but he's getting open shots? So it just shows that you got great guards that can get downhill and then just draw so much attention. So that just, as a shooter, that's what you want.
You mentioned having family in Atlanta. Just in the trade in general, coming to Atlanta, does that get you closer to home?
Yeah, I'm from Nashville, so 3.5 hours. Obviously, my mom's happy. My dad's in Kentucky. He's close. I mentioned my girlfriend, her and her family are from here, so it couldn't have been a better spot. It could have been way worse, I'll tell you that. So I'm excited.
The Hawks drafted Bruno. Now
Yeah.
he gets to come back,
but
he's a more mature player. Like, how, what have you seen from Bruno in the last couple of years in Houston?
I hadn't seen somebody so happy in my life when I saw his face. He's excited to come back here. But I didn't watch him his first couple of years. I just know he's a really good rim protector, really good screener, roller, super athletic, plays super hard, he knows the game. Not selfish, not trying to get his. He's trying to find ways to get guys open, to help, protect the rim, and that's invaluable. Super invaluable. That means valuable, right?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. That works.
Words, it doesn't really make sense.
But anyways, he's one of those guys that everybody wants on a team. Just plays super hard, protects the rim, does the right things, plays hard all the time. So, I've enjoyed getting to know him, playing with him.